No problem. So we start first chapter, and the topic of course, the Mitzvah of Tzedakah. The Torah mandates that one donate money to assist those who are less fortunate. This mitzvah is derived from the 4 psukim. Number 1, primary verse. Rather, you shall open your hand to him. It's from Dvarim 15:8. One should open one's hand to help those less fortunate. Okay, that's understandable. Number 2, you shall surely give him. It's Dvarim 15:10. One should give the poor person in need. Number 3, if your brother becomes impoverished and his means falter in your proximity, you shall strengthen him. It's from Beezrat 25:35. You should offer support to a person in need. So that's explanation. Number 4, and let your brother live with you. It's from Beezrat 25:36. One who helps those in need fulfills the number of Tzedakah commandments, or of Torah commandments. Second. Okay, so let's stop here. We're going back and we're going to explain everything that it says here. The Torah mandates one to donate money to assist those who are less fortunate. I don't remember if we said it or we did not say it. So, according to some opinion, I'm not going to find it. According to some opinion, it's actually, they say it's actually the mitzvah from the Torah to tithe from the money. According to another opinion, it's actually a rabbinical law, and the third opinion, if I remember correctly, they say it's only tradition. So I mean, there is no obligation, but a good thing to do. But okay. But we're going by opinion that it is obligation. So most likely, I would say it's rabbinic, but does not make any difference. Rabbinic, it's like biblical for us. So rabbis say we do. So one more time, the Torah mandates that one donate money to assist those who are less fortunate. So especially in olden days, right, there were not such a big institution. There was separate rabbis. Rabbi Akiva was in charge of, like it says in the Talmud clearly, he was in charge of the Tzedakah funds for all the poor people, right? But no, there were no like separate institution like they have today. This mitzvah is derived from the 4 psukim, right? And actually, when we're going to learn the laws of Tzedakah, of course, our great sages, holy sages, they compile our laws based on these 4 psukim, and we will see clearly when they applied. So number 1, the primary verse, rather you shall open your hand to him, right? So meaning it's a positive commandment to give to somebody who is less fortunate. One should open his hand to help those less fortunate, right? Very clearly. So that's first, it's a positive commandment, meaning that if you know that somebody is in need, you don't have to like go and ask him, do you need it? Like maybe he's not going to ask, maybe I'm going to hide, maybe I'm not going to turn the light. He does not know that I'm home. He's not going to ask me. Okay, so that's our obligation to come. You know, somebody is in need, come and offer them help. So number 2, you should surely give him. So meaning if he comes to you, so you should surely give him. So as we said, maybe if you don't know that person, you have suspicion, maybe this guy is a funny, like give him a minimum amount, okay. And some people they get very upset. I remember in Israel, so we gave some I don't know how many shekels, but this lady started yelling at us, like screaming and cursing. Whoa, that was a little too much, right? And some people they're like that. I don't know how much they expect, but okay, that's very interesting. So you should surely give him. One should give a poor person in need. Right, so it's what is it? Right, one should give a poor person in need, meaning you know that he's in need. You know that the guy he's been out of work for 3 months now, So for sure they need. For sure they have 4 kids, right? Even if they had savings, so guess what? By now they don't have any. Okay, so number 3, if your brother becomes impoverished, and this means falter in your proximity, you shall strengthen him. That's from this verse we can learn a lot. So he's a brother, he's impoverished, and he's in your proximity. So from this halacha, from this verse, we're going to learn the priority list. It's we're going to this author created priority list based on who gets the high priority. Of course, there is an exception, one-time exception, but basically there is a clear-cut list to whom to give tzedakah, who has a preference, basically. Okay. So it says in Vayikra 25:35, you should offer support for the person in need. So you should offer again, right, to help him. Number 4, let your brother live with you. So that's a very famous quote, and Rabbi Akiva says, so you live first, and he lives with you. So, but he must live, right? Meaning if you have any means to help him, you must help him. Okay. So one who helps those in need fulfills the Torah commandments. Okay. So meaning for all of this form. Continue. But the observing the Mitzvah of Tzedakah, one is fulfilling a number of positive commandments, mitzvahs aseh, and if one does not, he transgresses both positive and prohibitory commandments, mitzvahs aseh and mitzvahs lo aseh, saseh, mitzvah lo saseh. We derive this from the pasuk, you shall not harden your heart or close your hand against your destitute brother. It's from Dvarim 15:7. One should be kind and generous when giving tzedakah. One who is able to give tzedakah and does not transgresses these prohibitions. So let's do this piece again, and we're going to explain. By observing the mitzvah of tzedakah, one is fulfilling the number of positive and negative commandments. Mitzvah says. So as we said in our class about Shmiras Lashon, right? So a person with one sentence, theoretically, it's not practically, that's very practical, but theoretically he can transgress 21, I think, if I remember correctly, commandments. Right? Some of them positive, some of them negative. And in Torah, many commandments comes in pair. So it said, do this and don't do that, right? So meaning they come in pair. So when a person transgresses one action, so he actually transgresses 2 commandments, positive and negative. It's very interesting. So one more time, when observing the mitzvah of tzedakah, are fulfilling a number of positive commandments, mitzvahs aseh, right? Meaning positive. And if one does not, he transgresses both positive and negative, positive and prohibitory commandments, mitzvahs aseh and mitzvahs lo saseh. So it's very interesting, right? So it's not like the person decides, no, I'm not in the mood. So we see here it is halacha. It's not like I'm not sure why somebody would say it's only tradition, but I mean, of course they had holy sources to rely on, but I was surprised when I saw this. Like some time ago, when I saw it first time, I was surprised when I saw this opinion. Okay, doesn't matter. Continue. So, but from here we see that person who does not do it, so he transgresses the positive and negative mitzvah. So we cannot say it's tradition. When somebody does not do whatever his tradition is, so I don't think he's going to get punished. Okay. Continue. We derive this from the pasuk, you shall not harden your heart or close your hand against your destitute brother. So it's from Dvarim 15:7. So meaning, you shall not harden your heart, so I'm not going to give him, or close your hand, right? You have, but you say, I don't have, your destitute brother. Against, it must be brother. So brother, Ma'achicha, right? Meaning your brother in Torah and mitzvahs. So meaning If he's an observant person, he's a brother. If not, he's not a brother. Are you obligated to give not a religious Jew? That's a different story we're going to discuss. But religious Jew comes first, of course, because he's your brother. Okay, continue. One should be kind and generous when given tzedakah. So kind and generous, and we're going to explain later on that to be kind, it's one of the attributes to give tzedakah, prerequisites, I would say. Prerequisites to do tzedakah. It depends how you give tzedakah. Your reward, it could be 7 times more, 7 or 6, I don't remember exactly. So a lot more, like in exponentially more, right? If a person gives with a good heart, with a smile, and he try to talk to the person and encourage him and say, please, if you need something, come to me. I'm not a rich person, but at least I want to give you some, whatever, because I feel your pain and I want to do a lot. Have such a precious family. So all of these words, many times these words are true, right? It's not like he's a hypocrite or something. True words, but person, this kindness, generosity, and kindness, two separate things. Person can give like a big check, say, go away, I'm busy, I have a meeting, I'm busy. Okay, go. That's enough. You happy, right? Go. That's the lowest way of tzedakah, because you just humiliate the person. Understand? Continue. One who is able to give tzedakah and does not transgress these prohibitions.